It's Tommy Topdecker back in the house once again with another video just for you. And today, folks, we're going through our mailbag. All of these purchases were made in late December, early November 2020. I took advantage of some TCG player deals. Also bought out a couple small collections. Here we go, folks. I'm just going to go over what we bought. Mostly this should be no surprise to you if you've watched my earlier videos, but there might be some small surprises, no big shocks here. So first up, we got the Gabriel Angelfires here. As you know, folks, I am huge on the non-reserved list legends, summon legends. So Gabriel Angelfire is up here. You know, she's not my favorite of this batch here. You know, I don't really like the art on this card. I don't really like the card at all. I mean, it's a 7 cost, pretty much worse than a Sarah Angel. But hey, you know, I'll take them for under 10 bucks. You know, I'll buy all you want to sell me under 10 bucks. So if you have anything to sell me, you know, just send me an email, folks. I'll buy all you got, okay? So like I said, you know, it's not my favorite purchase, but getting those Gabriel Angelfires here. Next up is Johann. Johann spiked just a little bit in the last couple weeks. Still, my basis on these is under 10 bucks. And, you know, the art on Johann is really nice. The card is, you know, nothing to be huge about. I do like a little bit better than Gabriel Angelfire, just because of the artwork, you know, the Darth Maul artwork. The funny thing is, you know, Legends came out, was it 94? I think the Star Wars episode, whatever it was, 1 was like 99, 98. So, you know, Johann is the original Darth Maul. It's Darth Maul copied Johann, not the other way around. So, yeah, you got the Johanns here. Again, for 10 bucks, I'll take those for sure. You know, I expect all these reprinted legends to go up big time in 2021, as I said in my previous video. Next up is Tang. Now, Tang's a really interesting card. You know, it's actually been reprinted recently in one of the master sets. Yeah, it's definitely one of the lower priced legends. I think my basis on this is $7 or $8 a card, and you know, I'll take these Tangs. It's one of my bigger hits. I think, you know, I'm pretty big on the Tang. I like the artwork, and I think the card is, excuse me, folks. Yeah, I do like the artwork, and yeah, you know, it's a pretty interesting card. Makes a clone of itself. Pretty nice, you know. Next up, folks, we got the Rubina Soul Singers. Now, among the legends, I'm going to show you here. I think these are the ones I paid the most for, about $13 or $14 a card. And you know, these Rubinas have they gone up a little bit more in the past than some of the other cards. I think the main reason is, number one, the artwork is pretty hot. Good job, Rob Alexander. And number two is the card is actually somewhat playable. Like, it's not an actual awful card. You can actually make a competitive deck with it in EDH. You know, and you know, there is Mariki Ribera, which is probably a better card, but that's a different 3 colors. So if you want, you know, blue, white, green, like Rubina is not the best you know, commander, but she'll do the job. You know, she'll get the job done. So Rubina, that's another card to watch. I think it'll go up in the future. Next up, we got Aisha. Now, I'm really big on Aisha. I'd say Aisha is my #1 pick because right now I think she's probably the second or third lowest priced summon legend. And you know what? I think her ability is really interesting. It's really unique. She's the only summon legend banding creature in the game. She has a really strange artifact countering ability, and the art is okay. It's not the greatest art in the world, but it's okay. And you know what? I think if I could spec on one card right now, it would be the Aisha. So as you can see, I did go ahead and buy a bunch of Aishas, and the basis here is something like $6 or $7 a card. And you know what? I'll keep on buying these. You know, I'll buy all the Aishas you want to sell me for $6 or $7 a card, even up to $10. I think, you know, once it gets to $10, I'm gonna maybe slow down a little bit. But under $10, basically, I'm buying all of these cards. You know, no stopping, no slowing down. So there's the Aishas, folks. I got about, you know, 40 of them here. Got more on the way too. All right. Next up is Katakahashi. Now, Katakahashi, so it's not my favorite card for sure. I mean, you know, I kind of mentioned this last time. I think that it's really a pedestrian card. It's like a 2/2 for 4, and it prevents damage to creatures. I mean, that is just nothing special. And furthermore, the artwork is not attractive. You have this strange symbol in the background, and he has this medallion. See that medallion there? That medallion is also the same symbol. I wonder what that medallion, what that symbol means. You know, maybe we should ask the artist, Scott Kersner. Yeah, you know, it's the lowest price summon legend, and probably will always be the lowest price. But you know, at $5 a card or whatever I pay for these like I said, I expect it to go up big time. I expect all these cards to double, triple, quadruple, maybe even more in 2021. So definitely, I'm buying these. It's an ugly card, but hey, it's the cheapest among all these Summon Legends. I'll buy them all. I'll buy them all for $5, no problem. Next up, we got the Axelrod, and Axelrod. To be honest, it's going for a little bit more than Aisha. I think I paid like $8 or $9 a card. Not really big on it. I definitely prefer Aisha over Axelrod. I'll take all the Aishas you want to sell me. But Axelrod, yeah, I see I got some. And last, folks, it's maybe the one surprise in this video. If you watched my previous videos, you know that I'm huge on the Summon Legends. But the last card that I've been buying in bulk is Time Elemental. And you know what, folks? Time Elemental is my surprise hit. I think Time Elemental should be up there with Mirror Universe. If you look at the artwork on that card, the artwork on this card by Amy Weber is an all-time classic. Amy Weber, by the way, she also is the author of Time Walk, the illustrator of Time Walk, rather. Now you look at that artwork, you ask yourself, what is a Time Elemental? Well, I know what an Earth Elemental is. It comes from the Earth. I know what a Water Elemental is. It comes from the water. But what the heck is a Time Elemental? And that's what Amy Weber, asked herself, and she drew this great piece. And, you can look at this two ways. It can be a butterfly here with these strange wings, or this can be some kind of time portal here. You got this really weird arm. This at the time it was considered one of the all-time classic Magic the Gathering artwork pieces, and I think we've kind of forgotten about it. And, I see no reason why this card should not be $100 or even higher. Mirror Universe is reserved list, unlike Time Elemental. But Time Elemental to me is just as classic. Even the artwork is even more classic to me. So you know what? I'm backing up the truck on Time Elemental at this point. I'll keep buying these. I think my basis here is maybe around $20 a card. And at $20 a card, folks, I'll buy all you want to sell me. All right, sell me all your Time Elementals for $20. I'll happily buy them. I think this card is headed way, way higher. I think it's just a matter of time before people realize just how cheap this card is, how it's basically gone sideways for the past 25 years, hasn't gone up for 25 years. I mean, this is the card, folks, this is the number one card I'm specking on, I'd say. Along with Aisha, Time Elemental, folks, just an all-time classic. And by the way, Amy Weber is a great person, great artwork. Just got to say props to Amy for all of her artwork. Time Elemental, Time Walk, Mishra's War Machine, everything she does is great. And one of the all-time classic arts, one of the all-time classic Magic artists. So, folks, I hope you got a look there on what I'm buying. No huge surprises, no shocks. That's what I bought in December, and we got some more buys coming in for January. We'll see how it goes. I look forward to making another video there. So just keep watching, folks. You can follow along and hope to make some money in 2021. So you know what? It's been Tommy Topdecker signing out.